Chris, Manila Times. I could not help but notice that you started your discussion by acknowledging the Christian population of Gaza. And I have a few questions related to that. First of all, what is the situation with the Christians in Gaza? And what has been Israel's treatment of them? And the second question I have is concerning the heritage sites, of which there are very many in Gaza and also in the West Bank. And a lot of those are UNESCO sites. Has the UN been able to intervene at all to kind of protect those from being bombed into oblivion? And also, you mentioned you're meeting 2 cardinals here in the Philippines. Who are they?
Okay. Today we will be meeting with Cardinal David, and yesterday it was Cardinal Advincula.
Okay.
But with both, I will be talking on exactly what you have just mentioned. The plight of Christians is not only in Gaza. The plight of Palestinian Christians is throughout the West Bank. And I will tell you why. Christians are an indigenous population in Palestine. They are part and parcel of the Palestinian population. And we have existed. I'm a Christian myself. Ambassador is a Christian from Bethlehem. I'm a Christian from Jerusalem. And we're both Palestinian. We need to raise awareness on that because many people today don't even know that there are Christians in Palestine. And when we talk about Christianity in Palestine, we talk about Jerusalem and Bethlehem, where it all started for Christians. I mean, this is the cradle of Christianity. And we would want Christians to be preserved, to stay in the cradle of Christianity, to bear witness for the future. And you can imagine what it means to have a cradle of Christianity without its Christian population. I mean, you would have churches like the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Church of the Nativity, as museums to be visited by tourists. Is this what the Christian world wants? I doubt. So the Christian population has been dwindling from, let's say, 12% in the last century to 10% to 8% to 5%. Today we are less than 1% in the occupied Palestinian territory. We have about 50,000 on the West Bank and less than 1,000 in Gaza. Today, in fact, I think it's 660 in Gaza. And that's a very, very low number. But the contribution is still very high. Because we are in every sphere that you can think of. We are in politics, we are in health, we are in education, we are in tourism, we are in social welfare, you name it, we're there. And we have over 300 Christian-related institutions serving the Palestinian population, Christians and Muslims. And we are the 3rd largest employer in Palestine. These institutions employ over 1,000 people. Of course, they're not all Christians because there can't be so many Christians, but we do not discriminate against anybody. And we treat everyone the same because we are treated the same in the state of Palestine. I mean, you have an ambassador and you have a minister of foreign affairs, and you rarely see that really elsewhere. So I can assure you that Christianity is very much respected by the Palestinians. Now, in terms of the heritage side, you can imagine what happened to those sites in Gaza. Churches were bombed. One of the oldest churches in the world, St. Porphyrius Church, was bombed more than once by Israel. The mosques, Al-Omari Mosque was bombed, all of it gone. And these are parts of the genocidal, atrocious acts against the Palestinian people and Palestinian land and their heritage. So the heritage is under a lot of threat, and the world needs to stand up and say enough is enough. And Israel cannot continue with whatever it has been doing for a long time and passing with impunity.